Few lenders also take the cash back whichever you have received at the signing of your mortgage. If you want to close the mortgage before the end of the term, you will incur huge penalty. 4 out of 5 Canadians close their mortgage before the end of the term. This penalty is not going to remain same every time. Few lenders calculate the interest rate differential on the posted rate instead of the discounted rate. Have you ever thought of exit cost on your mortgage or how to estimate the penalty for breaking your mortgage? Hello and welcome everyone. If you are new to this channel, I am Rahul Kotta. I am a mortgage agent here in Ontario. I work with DLC FC funding. We worked with more than 140 plus lenders last year. If you are someone planning to buy a property within 6 months or next 1 year, feel free to book a call from the link in the description. Today we are diving into a topic that can catch many homeowners by surprise, which is mortgage penalties. Here we are going to discuss about 3 months interest penalty and interest rate differential, which is commonly known as IRD. In Canada, there are two kinds of mortgages. One is fixed rate mortgage and one is variable rate mortgage, and both of these are closed mortgages. That means if you want to close the mortgage before the end of the term, you will incur huge penalty. And as per stats, 4 out of 5 Canadians close their mortgage before the end of the term. But how much does it cost to break a mortgage? Let's break it down with easy to understand examples. So what are mortgage penalties? When you break your mortgage contract before the term is up, lenders often charge a penalty. This can happen if you sell your home, refinance, or switch lenders for a better rate. If you have any queries related to your existing mortgage or planning to take a mortgage, feel free to book a call from the link in the description. The two most common types of penalty are 3 months interest rate penalty and the interest rate differential. Let's start with 3 months interest penalty. The 3 months interest rate penalty is pretty straightforward. It's calculated as 3 months worth of interest on the remaining balance of your mortgage. For example, let's say you have 300,000 left on your mortgage and your interest rate is 3%. To find the monthly interest, we multiply 300,000 by 3% and then divide by 12 months. Here, I multiplied 300,000 into 3%, which is $9,000 annually. When I divide $9,000 by 12, which is $750 monthly interest. So for 3 months, it would be 750 into 3, which is $2,250. Therefore, your 3 months interest penalty would be $2,250. Now let's talk about interest rate differential or IRD. This one could be a bit more complex because it takes into account the difference between your current mortgage rate and the rate that your lender could offer today for a similar term. This penalty is not going to remain same every time. So discuss this with your mortgage lender whenever you want to break your mortgage. Let's break this down with an example. Imagine you have 300,000 remaining on your mortgage with a fixed rate of 4.5% and you have 2 years left on your 5-year term. The current 2-year rate offered by your lender is 2.5%. First, we calculate the annual difference in interest. 300,000 into 4.5% minus 2.5% equal to 2%. So 300,000 into 2% equal to $6,000 annually. So you have 2 years left. Multiply this by 2. 6,000 into 2 equal to $12,000. So your interest rate differential penalty would be $12,000. Now here is where it can get tricky. Few lenders calculate the interest rate differential on the posted rate instead of the discounted rate. So it can increase your penalty significantly. Let's understand this with an example. Also, at this time, if you want to break your mortgage, few lenders also take the cash back whichever you have received at the signing of your mortgage. Let's say the posted rate for a 5-year fixed mortgage was 5.5% when you signed your mortgage, but you received a discounted rate of 4.5%. Now, the lender's current 2-year posted rate is 3%, but the discounted rate they could offer today is 2.5%. If the lender calculates the interest rate differential using the posted rates, 300,000 into 5.5% minus 3%, which is 2.5%. When I multiply 300,000 into 2.5%, it is 7,500 annually. For 2 years, this is 7,500 into 2, which is 15,000. So here the interest rate differential penalty would be $15,000. Whereas in our previous example, it was $12,000 when we considered discounted rate by the lender. The mortgage penalties are also calculated depending on the interest rate. Let's say the current 2-year rate of your lender is much higher than the 5-year rate that you have received. In this case, when we calculate, the results are going to be negative. At this time, the lender will charge the 3 months interest penalty. As you can see, these mortgage penalties can create a big impact. So whenever you are signing a mortgage, please go through the lender's terms and conditions in order to avoid huge penalties in the future. And once again, I am Rahul Kotta. I am a mortgage agent here in Ontario. I provide services in English, Telugu and Hindi. Please feel free to book a call from the link in the description for any of your home purchase needs. If you feel I have provided any value from this video, Please return a favor by liking this video, click the subscribe button and also ring the bell icon in order not to miss any of my latest videos. చలో వచ్చే వీడియోలో కలుద్దాం. అప్పటి వరకు బై బాయ్.